Hi, my name is Abby West. I'm from Houston, Texas, more specifically Clear Lake, which is in between Galveston and downtown. I am a sophomore here at UTSA, and my major is communications. I currently work for UTSA Student Activities. I actually help run their social media, including their Instagram, Facebook, and Twitter. And I've been doing that since January of 2020, so about 8 months or so. And my plans right now after graduation, I actually don't have any, but I know that I want to move out to Texas. I'm ready to go to somewhere like Portland or Colorado. I think those are really cool places that I've been to, and I love traveling and I love hiking. So those are both areas that include that. And I am ready to just leave the Texas heat, and I've been here all my life, so I think I'm just ready to get out. So my hero story is I guess like a personal hero story. It happened over quarantine. So my grandma, she used to live in Illinois and then she moved down to Texas like a couple of years ago. And she lives by herself. She lives in like a senior living type situation home. She doesn't have someone like take care of her, but it's for like you have to be older than like 55 years old to live there, something like that. So anyways, when quarantine first started, she took it very seriously. She like was not leaving her apartment. Like my parents were helping her get groceries for her and basically doing all of her errands for her. And she pretty much just stayed secluded in her apartment. And I was talking with my mom like one day in March, I think, and we were just talking about how like we don't know when this is going to end, like the timeline of the whole situation and like how long she's going to be in there like alone, and I guess how we could kind of help her out like as a family. So I kind of took the initiative to like start bringing her things. I would bake things and like exchange dinners where she would make something and like I would make something and then we'd like give it to each other. I would bring her like Chick-fil-A, that's her favorite fast food restaurant. And I brought her a bunch of old photo albums and scrapbooks that my mom made when I was like super young. So I was able to give her things to help her like kind of cope with just being alone in there and to help her realize that like this isn't forever, like this is only temporary, and hopefully, it would make her feel better and excuse me, and not feel so alone. And so another thing I would do with her a lot was we would talk on the phone, and it was really interesting because I don't know, like we have always been super close. However, when she moved down to Texas, obviously we got a lot closer because I was seeing her way more. However, she was able to tell me just a bunch of things about how it feels to be getting older and like things that happened to her in the past, stories that I had never heard before. So I feel like by hanging out with her more and bringing her things and talking with her on the phone, I was really able to like establish this bond between the two of us, or like just help it grow stronger. And another thing that I was able to be a hero for was for my mom, who actually started like working over the summer doing like overtime. And so I wanted to be able to help her out by not having to worry about having to bring something over to my grandma's every day and having to take time out of her day to take the detour drive and drive all the way out there and go grocery shopping for her and all those kind of things. So I felt like I was able to really help her and be there for her because, I really didn't have that much going on this past summer. So I think it was really important to help her out, but also really just get closer with my grandma. And I think they both appreciated it in the end. My relationships with them just like grew so much. And I think I'm just really blessed to be able to have that opportunity to bring her things and to help keep her safe during this time of unprecedented times, like everyone says. So yeah, that's my hero story. I feel as though it just really helped me grow as a person. And yeah. So my top 3 goals for this class are to learn more knowledge about just like mass communication in general. I honestly really don't know that much about it, and so hopefully I'm able to just get a good like general sense of information. My second goal is to take away more effective ways of communicating from this class. I know there's always something to learn in courses like these. I'll pick up some, helpful tips that I could definitely like use later in life or for later job interviews. And my third goal is to work on making genuine connections with my classmates. I know that since this is already an online class, I was going to have to work with doing everything online anyways, but I think it's sometimes really hard to establish like an emotional or like connection with someone like online, but hopefully I'll be able to overcome that through this class and really just connect with my classmates and of course like submit and turn everything in on time. That's always a goal. So, thank you.